What is up, YouTube? Welcome to Creative Hustle. My name is CJ, and today what we're going to talk about is why you will quit YouTube. Basically, I'm going to give you 5 reasons why most people quit YouTube, and then I'm going to give you 5 reasons to help you not quit YouTube. Basically, if you don't know, I run a tech channel named CJ Unplugged, which has over 70K subscribers and will hit 100K subscribers in 2022. I'm going to be documenting and giving a lot of my YouTube tips as I grow that channel. And I'm gonna come over here and I'm gonna share how I do it right here on Creative Hustle. So hit that subscribe button. Now let's get into it. The first reason everyone or the majority of people who quit YouTube do quit is unrealistic expectations. What does that mean, CJ? A lot of people think YouTube is easy. A lot of people think you just flip on the camera, you collect checks. Oh my God, it's not a real job, it's not a hustle. What people don't realize, you're the talent. You're the videographer, you're the director, the producer, the video editor, the graphic designer. You have to represent yourself with other brands to get brands partnerships. You're a business. And a lot of people quit because they didn't expect it to be what it really is. It's a grind. And a lot of people try to discredit YouTubers, but now ask every little kid in every elementary what they want to be when they grow up. And I guarantee you a lot of them are going to say YouTuber. Reason number 2 why most people do quit YouTube is it's hard AF. It's hard as I said in the beginning, a lot of people have unrealistic expectations. A lot of people think YouTube is simple, it's easy until they get behind the curtain, until they see what really goes into this overall production, until they see the amount of effort and consistency it takes. It's not easy. Even your biggest creators have downswings. You'll see someone with a lot of subscribers getting a small fraction of views, and then on the other end, you'll see someone with smaller subscribers getting a large fraction of views. It's the algorithm, okay? It's here and with you one moment and it's gone the next. So YouTube is hard. Reason number 3 most people quit YouTube is lack of views. I think people don't understand that there are billions of viewers on this platform, right? Which is a good thing. But here's the other side of that. There are a ton of content creators out here putting out videos in your same niche. Now, granted, I'm not trying to discourage you. Yes, it's very competitive here on YouTube, but here's the beauty. As I said, there's billions of viewers on YouTube. So there's plenty of people for you to get your content seen, but you got to realize this. In the beginning, nobody knows you. Nobody owes you anything, and it's going to be hard for people to find you. There's ways to help yourself get found, and I'll share. All right, I'll give you a quick tip. Ride trends. If you ride trends and hot topics, it gives you a higher chance of getting your video seen when you first starting off. But just know this, in the beginning, your viewership is going to be low, and a lot of people can't handle that. It damages and bruises their ego, and they quit. All right, reason number 4, most people are going to quit YouTube, and possibly you, is the money isn't what they thought it would be. A lot of people see a lot of successful YouTubers living a super extravagant life, you know what I mean, driving nice cars, buying big houses and so forth, without realizing the work, the consistency, the ethic, the grind, the hustle, the business that they had to build, what all really went into getting them to where they are. No one looks at the backstory. Everyone sees the glory and they think they want a piece of that. So when you get on YouTube, you got to go through all of this fussing, fighting, and clawing just to get monetized, only to find that the YouTube AdSense is, unless you're doing like crazy numbers and you also have a topic that does really high CPMs. You don't know what that is? We'll talk about that later on the channel. Hit the subscribe button. My last and final reason I'm going to give today why people quit YouTube, and possibly you, is no consistency. Again, like I said, in the beginning, when you start a YouTube channel, you're not going to get views. No one knows who you are and no one owes you anything. So it's going to take consistency and just sheer will, hunger, grind, hustle. Like, you got to be relentless in order to get to the point to where when something happens, you're prepared, well polished in order to take advantage of it. So when that wave finally hits for you, you know exactly what to do. You know exactly how to ride it, and you ride that thing on out into the sunset and you have success. Those waves come and go, but when they come, if you know how to ride them, you can make them last as long as you need them to be, to boom. and get that paper. Okay, now let's talk about the 5 tips to help you not quit. Tip number 1, do your research. Too many people jump in blindly without knowing what they're getting themselves into. There's tons of videos and channels like this one and other ones that teach you what YouTube is all about so that you get a better understanding and realize what you're getting yourself into. You need to know SEO, how to properly title your video, a thumbnail, which is extremely important, how to do thumbnails. There's so many different topics and theories around them that, like, I'm telling you, you could spend hours and hours on thumbnails alone, days of research. And then you have to learn how to make good videos. Do your research and understand what it takes to be a well-polished, well-driven, and successful YouTuber. Now, tip number 2, camera presence takes time. You're not gonna just jump on a camera unless you're a natural. You're not just gonna jump on a camera and have that camera presence. It takes time. It takes consistency. It takes you making a lot of videos. If you want to, you could go to my main channel, CJ Unplugged, go to the early videos, go to the videos in the middle, and then come to the current videos, and you'll see the evolution and growth that I had with my camera presence. All it is, just to be quite frank, is you getting more and more comfortable with being yourself, not caring so much about how people are going to view you and what they will think of you, and you just letting it loose. Let it ride. But that takes time. Tip number 3 to help you not quit YouTube is thick skin is a must. The troll comments are crazy. The hate, the drama, the nonsense that comes and goes. You drop a video and people are just gonna say hurtful, negative things for no reason. I mean, you know, everyone isn't happy. You gotta have thick skin in this. You might meet some of your peers and they might treat you a certain way. Yeah, this is life. This is how people are. People are pieces of you know what. And they're going to show that, especially on the internet, because they get to hide behind an avatar, a username, and no one knows them. So they get to be whoever they want to be on the internet. So please have thick skin. Don't let what people tell you get to you as much. Tip number 4 to help you not quit YouTube is the money will come. Listen to me. Understand something. In my first year of YouTube, nada. It took me a while. It took me over, 100 plus videos before I started seeing real monetary gain, and it wasn't even much, you know what I mean? And there's other ways to make money outside of the YouTube AdSense with affiliate marketing, sponsorships, and brand deals. We'll talk about that on this channel as well, but the money will come. Trust me. I was able to clear over 6 figures 2 years in a row, and I don't have the largest subscriber count. I just understand YouTube, I understand business, and I understand how to place myself and carry myself seriously, and I also understand that the money will come if I'm patient. My last and final tip to help you not quit YouTube is consistency and development is everything. You have to be consistent on YouTube. The amount of successful channels that I've seen when they are transparent and they show their stats in the beginning, the line is so low, and then all of a sudden it just takes off and it just stays up there. If you're not consistent, most people quit before they get to that boom. And this is in life. This is beyond YouTube, what I'm talking about. But consistency is everything, and development. The more you actually take your craft seriously, the more you look into improving yourself, the more you develop. Like, here's my thing. You can't just be consistent at putting out trash videos. I'm gonna be quite frank and honest. I'm not gonna sit here and finesse you and just tell you if you're consistent at doing something terribly that you're gonna get the results. No, you have to be consistent with development. By development, I mean you have to get better. So if you study your craft, you learn how to become a better storyteller, a better presenter in whatever niche or whatever you choose to do on YouTube, and you study other people's in your niche that does it well, and you take notes and tips from them and you bring them in here, and you add your own twist and you find yourself here, guess what? You win and you don't quit.